choosing to be present. April 19, 2015. Hurrying and worrying to meet the future terminates the value of what is in the present because you have chosen to push it to the wayside. When you become obsessed with hurrying towards something in the future, you are demonstrating purposeful ignorance of the present. When you allow yourself to worry about a future that is undesirable, you give undesirable worry to the present. What worrying does is that it uses up precious energy and eats up any joy and happiness the present had. Worrying is a product of vanity, and many people who ceaselessly worry are hoping to ward off some undesirable future from happening. You are not meant to be a slave to time. Time is not meant to be the cause of your separation from the present. When you allow yourself to both hurry and worry, you are dismissing the perpetual present, which breaks down your own individual experience into the present time. When you hurry and worry, you are moving yourself outside the present time to a devastating point of thinness, making your present look like nothing. Worrying and hurrying too much encourages your present, immediate experience to disappear as you push yourself into the future. What happens when you are running late for a scheduled appointment or special event? Do you hurry and worry about getting there as quickly as possible? When you are hurrying, dear ones, to meet a scheduled set time that you are late for, you add irritation and anxiety to your inner self. Just because you may be running late to get to something you have arranged to attend does not mean you cannot be still on the inside and remaining in the present without feeling rushed or stressed. It is more than possible to move quickly, and to remain still on the inside while being fully present and connected to the perpetual present in time. Like anything else on your spiritual path, maintaining still and relaxed during moments that you feel rushed with worry takes practice. The first thing that needs to be done, dear ones, is for you to become more aware of when you begin to hurry. Discern what it is that has agitated you to hurry, and recognize what it is you are worrying about. It is important for you to comprehend that when you hurry, you are filleting the present moment, and the present moment, as you know, is your gift. What needs to be done, dear ones, is that you need to let go of the practice of hurrying, and allow stillness to take its place. You become practiced and better aware of the senses your body feels when present, and note that there are times that don't require you to move with worried hurriedness. When you take the time to practice moving about, meeting people, running errands at normal speed, you gain a fresh perspective on your own movements. When you begin to rush and move quickly, you realize that your presence does not need to be reduced by what you are doing externally. It is important, dear ones, to understand that the speed that helps you accomplish things quickly or to get somewhere is never enhanced by hurrying. Have you not noticed, the more you rush, the more mistakes you make, the more fumbling you encounter, and many times, the longer you take to get things done? What does worrying do to bring harm to the present? When a dear soul is filled with worry regarding an undesirable future that threatens to be approaching, or if there is a situation spiraling out of control that causes worry, how does it influence or affect you? Worry and anxiety are not very good at helping influence a current, troubling situation from getting worse, and they don't help to prevent undesirable events from occurring. Worry and anxiety will stop or slow down your ability to prepare any action for a situation you are anxious about. Worrying about a possible future is not the same as preparing for it. When you prepare for something that is making its way to you, you are providing actions to heal the present instead of feeling anxious and agitated over it. Being concerned about the kind of future you are creating now in the present can be done without the emotional torment or fear which eats up your precious energy and devours your time. There are ranges of worry, and you know this yourself. You can be mildly worried or visited by sporadic moments of worry, and there are some dear souls that obsess to the point where worrying excessively causes debilitating harm to their mental, emotional, and physical body. There is bright side to anxiety. When you are able to accept the present for what it is, joined by a healthy apprehension for a future event, you are demonstrating a willingness to work towards building a positive future by centering in the present. Your anxiety alerts you to become more aware and focused, and to plan. Absolutely, the future matters. Practicing being in the here and now doesn't mean you are to ignore the future, or to stop planning towards a future event or anything else. Being in the here and now, dear ones, means being fully present in the now moment, doing whatever that moment calls for with the highest intentions of your authentic self in positive motion. It is in the present that you construct your future. Every time you learn, when you save, and work towards goals, or when you instruct your children with compassion, genuine love, and kindness, you are lightening your impact on your immediate environment. All that you are doing now is helping you work towards the future, and is best accomplished when you are fully present in the here and now. Essential countering of your habit to worry and hurry is focusing on relaxing the mind, bringing peace back to your inner self and relaxing in the moment. When you purposely allow yourself to relax during a moment you felt rushed, you are bringing yourself back into the present. Learn to let go of the habit of worrying and hurrying. Bring your focus on your actions that are reacting from rushed, anxious feelings, and bring the change necessary that will have you anchored in the present. Presence always tends to lift you away from hindering pressure of hurrying and worrying. While in presence, you are alive and in connection with the perpetual, timeless consciousness, with the peace and tranquility of mental and emotional stillness. While you are in presence, the nagging impulse to hurry and to worry comes only as informative perceptions that there are situations unfolding that requires you to take action, and to be focused. In addition, while being in presence, never will you be lost in the motion of hurrying or worrying because you are not ignoring what the situation has called you to see. When you are in presence, dear ones, you are not mentally cluttered, you are free. When you allow yourself to worry or to become hurried, you end up terminating your presence in the here and now. By persistent work and effort by you, you give yourself the amiable choice to be in presence, regardless of any looming future event or situation. As we near the end of this week's transmission, think about the last time you felt worried or rushed. Did you feel impatient, anxious, fearful, or helpless? Observe next time when the feeling to rush or to worry comes to you. Examine how you are during such times. With the information you gather of yourself, turn that into an opportunity to learn and to practice relaxing, being focused in the present, and acting in all your faculties with bright clarity and decisiveness. Don't allow worry or hurry to rob you of your present. Here is where you are meant to be, where you are working at making each moment count positively and appreciatively for every possible future event or situation that may come your way. Remember, you are responsible about where your path leads you. Be aware of where you are going, and go with the pace of peace in your heart and love in your step. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com